It is a story that we have been following since Saturday, the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. Good evening. Welcome to 12 News at 6. I'm Don Gray.
I'm Eric Miner. While federal officials continue their investigation into exactly why Thomas Crooks opened fire at Saturday's rally, today 12 News spoke with a Morgantown man who was in attendance.
Our Gwen Napier sat down with him earlier today. She joins us now here in the studio with all the details there. Gwen.
That's right, Don and Eric. I sat down with a Pennsylvania native who now resides in Morgantown, Richard Rosner, who took his dad to the Trump campaign rally in Butler as a 78th birthday present. He shared with me the emotional roller coaster of the day's events.
Everything was going perfect. We found friends that we wanted to talk to. My dad talked to these people all afternoon. And then the music came on. Everybody's dancing, having fun. And then when former President Trump came on, everybody was riled up and fun. And it was like the emotion was so high. It was like, this is the perfect birthday gift ever, till the gunshots. And then I cannot lie that actually I thought this could be a fatal birthday for my dad.
They're shooting! Oh my goodness! Get down! Get down!
We were about, I would say about 100 yards on the right. So we actually, so the bullet was coming this way. Yep, sit right there. So when he leaned over and he slouched over, that was our side. So what was scary was the gunman could have focused right in on us and zoomed us. We were right on the angle there, which was scary.
In the midst of all the chaos, Rosner said there was a moment when the group of rally-goers had belief that everything would be okay.
Everybody was like, he's putting his fist in the air. We're talking maybe 5,000 people said, he's got his fist in the air. And they're screaming, and everybody starts saying USA right then. Even as we were running out, they seen that fist, and it was like, it was like a security thing. It was like we all felt like, okay, are we secure now?
After experiencing what he did, when asked if he regrets going to the rally, Rosner stated,
"Not at all. Not at all. You know what? It's one of them things where, I don't talk about politics much, but my dad wanted to go for his 78th birthday. It's part of history now. Part of history we really don't want to talk about, but you know what? It's no, it was one of the best times to meet people and just congregate and fellowship. And unfortunately, to have something like that happen, hopefully in the future that we can all unite and be together again, and I think this is going to bring us together."
Several of our state lawmakers have also released statements condemning Saturday's violence, saying we all need to come together as Americans, regardless of